Hi, I'm Lorelai. So for today's video, I'm going to be doing a video that was suggested by a close friend of mine. I actually had a few friends suggest videos this past week. The one I was going to do was a story time video, which I'm just going to wait until next week to do because I felt like this one would probably be a little bit more interesting, or not necessarily more interesting, just I guess a little bit more urgent. In today's video, I'm going to teach other trans women how to do their makeup. One of my friends suggested that I do this because she felt like, you know, when people come out, you know, not a lot of people know how to do their makeup, and if they're in a similar situation like me, they don't have their mother to look towards to teach them how to do their makeup. So I'm going to do how I do my makeup. There are loads of other ways of how to do your makeup, but this is just how I do my makeup. The first thing you want to do, which is what I just did, is shave your face. If you are one of those unfortunate few women that can grow a full beard in one day, I would recommend doing laser hair removal before you get to the point where in your transition when you want to start wearing makeup and going out as a female, just because it would be too much of a hassle to have to like shave your face multiple times a day. I on a good week can shave every other day, but probably should shave once a day. But yeah, after you do that, you want to go ahead and put the outfit you are going to wear for the day on, because if you're wearing an outfit like mine where you have to pull it over your head, you don't want to accidentally get your makeup all over your clothes, which is a big issue that I struggle with a lot. Then after that, you want to pull your hair back just so it doesn't get in your way, which is something I've already done. The next thing you want to do is make sure you moisturize your face. I'm using Olay Complete All Day Moisture with SPF 15 for sensitive skin. So I'm going to go ahead and put that on. You want to make sure you just put like dabs of moisturizer all over your face at certain points. And you also want to make sure you moisturize your neck. I don't know, if that's a thing. I just prefer to moisturize my neck because sometimes you should, blend your makeup in with your neck. So I guess it would be helpful to moisturize that spot. But I always put it on my forehead, my cheeks, my chin, my lips, my nose, and then bottom of that. And just blend it in. Now this is the part that can always be frustrating, especially if you just shaved and you think you got a really close shave, because you'll be doing this and you'll just randomly come across a patch of hair that you missed and you don't know how you missed it. Now, depending on how bad it is, you might just be able to say, whatever, I'll just forget about it. Because even if you close pretty shave, even though there's a spot of hair there, you might not be able to see it. And then you want to just give it a few seconds to dry. Now, there's different skin types, and based on your skin type, you can use different kinds of makeup. I sometimes have a very oily forehead, and then like dry like nose area, your like T-zone. I also prefer a matte finish, and it also depends on like whether you want a dewy or a matte finish. I think because my forehead is oily that a matte finish looks better on me. However, because of the dry area, it does look a little bit rough sometimes. But that's why you moisturize to help with that dry zone. However, if your skin is very dry all over and it's not usually oily, you would want a dewy finish, just because if your skin's very dry, it's just going to look crusty and even drier when you do a matte finish. However, I feel like just because this is the only area where my dry skin is, that I can get away with a matte finish. Now, the next thing you want to do, I don't often wear mascara, but sometimes I do, and just for the sake of this video, I am going to put on mascara. You're going to want waterproof mascara, just because, if you have allergies or your eyes water a lot, it's just going to be a hassle, because you're going to constantly try to keep your mascara from smudging. And the waterproof is really good at doing that. Now, the reason why I'm doing it next, before putting on the rest of my makeup, is when I first started putting on mascara, I would always put it on and accidentally get it on my eyelids and the skin under my eyes. Recently have gotten a little bit better, but it's taken a really long time, so that's why I suggest you do it first and have some makeup wipes with you, so if you do mess up, you could just take a makeup wipe and put it on your finger and just wipe underneath it and above it, and it should get the excess off. Now, I have a mirror right here that I'm going to use, just because I don't know if I can do it on the web. webcam, but I'm gonna try to do it where you guys can still see. Oop. Already making a mess. Just got my thumb. See, you just do it like that. Now sometimes people curl their lashes, but my lashes are pretty curled already, and I just keep forgetting to buy an eyelash curler, so... And now, you don't have to do your bottom lashes, but because I don't do eyeliner, I tend to do my bottom lashes. And the reason why I don't do eyeliner is because the pencils I have, I basically need to get new eyeliner pencils, and I've never tried the liquid eyeliner because, you know, I smear my mascara. I'm gonna completely botch doing liquid eyeliner, so I haven't gotten the courage to try that yet. And I don't know if you can see, I've already like messed this up, so that's what makeup wipes come in handy for. Now I'm just going to quickly do the next eye. I use a lot of drugstore products because I am a broke ass person, so all of these products will be very affordable, and I feel like if you're just coming out and you don't know a lot about makeup, you don't want to spend a bunch of money on makeup that you don't know if it's going to work. So, and as you can tell, I've made a complete mess. So what you want to do now is get a makeup wipe and just put it on your finger like this, and then just go underneath it until you get the excess off, and then go above it if you have any on the top. It should take care of it. And you just want to do it on both sides. I don't know if I mentioned, I use Neutrogena makeup wipes. I've always just liked this brand. Now the next thing you want to do is do concealer. I normally use the Maybelline Fit Me in the number 10 light color, but the last time I went to get makeup, they were completely out of my shade in the concealer. So I've been using the Maybelline Superstay Skin, and I think this is Ivory, but it's also the number 10. And I've been trying this and I really like this product. So what you want to do is get under your eye like this. I always like to do a triangle like this. Like that. And you want to just do it on both sides. Next thing I do is my nose. You just want to do a line straight down. And then you want to do your lips. Now for people who might still have some stubble, this should help cover it up, but you still, if someone's really close to your face, they might still be able to tell. I know I've read online that Dermablend is really good at hiding stubble, but I haven't had the opportunity to try it out yet. So if any of you try that, let me know in the comments if you think it works really well. Then the next thing I do, I just do under my lips right here. And depending on the individual, you know, you might not have to do it the exact same way. Like if you just have like a pimple you want to cover, that's fine too. I just do this because of the dryness under my eyes helps hide the redness, and then the redness on my nose. I mainly just put it in areas that I think are pretty red, just help hide the redness a little bit more. And then sometimes I just put a little dab right here, just because I have a unibrow that I have to get rid of occasionally, and it just helps hide like any stubble that might be there. Now the next thing you want to do is blend it out. I use a beauty blender, and as you can tell, this one's been used quite a bit. You always want to make sure it's damp, just because it makes it a little bit evener, and then you just want to apply it. So just go like that, blend it in. Next, you want to do your foundation. I use the Porcelain 110 in the Maybelline Fit Me. I don't know if you can see that. This is actually close to the bottom. They were actually out of this color too, so I also have a spare that's the 112, which is a shade darker. But I'm going to try using the last little bit I have of this color. And like the foundation, you want to put it in the same spots, except for you also want to apply it to your forehead. Now, if you want to, you can put some on your neck, just because you do want to blend it into your neck. But usually, when I'm blending it in, I just like pull the excess down on my neck, and that usually takes care of it. So you just kind of want to do it like this. I don't know if you can really see it because the shade is not much darker than my skin, but now you just want to blend it in like you did your concealer. Now, because my face is considered, I've had people tell me my face is pretty androgynous, so I usually don't have to worry about contouring, which I'm thankful for because I do not know how to contour whatsoever. However, if you know your face is a little bit more masculine, or if you have a more prominent Adam's apple, then contouring would be the next step, I guess. I'm not really sure, I don't do contouring, but after that, the next thing you want to do is put setting powder on your face. Now, I normally use the Maybelline loose setting powder, but they were also out of the color that I use. I do have the shade darker, but then, you know, you can always tell it's not the skin tone color, and I always have to go over it with my compact, and I always have this on hand just for touch-ups throughout the day, so I'm just going to go ahead and just use this to set mine. And it has like a little case with a little mirror in it. Here you go. Now, if you were a type of person that wears eyeshadow or do your lips, now would be the step you would do that. I don't do lips because I'm terrible at putting it on. It always gets smeared, and then I try to rub it off and then have to do the foundation mascara around my lips again. It's just a huge hassle. Now, the reason I don't wear eyeshadow is just because I feel like without it, I still look like I'm wearing eyeshadow, even though I'm not. So I just kind of you know, go with this look like this. But this is it. This is how I do my makeup, and then if you ever need to touch it up, I just use a setting powder throughout the day. But yeah, that's pretty much it for today's video. I hope this was helpful. I hope that this isn't a long video. So far it's like 20 minutes, so I'm hoping I can cut it down to like 5 minutes or less. But thank you guys so much for watching. I hope this was helpful, and I will see you guys next with another video. And don't forget to subscribe and share this video with your friends if you thought it was helpful for you. But I will see you guys next week. Bye! Je ne sais pas. My branding. I don't know. Am I the French Chris Helbeck? Je ne sais pas.